Honesty and counsel. Well, when I first learned what God said about money, I wasn't honest, and I certainly didn't think I needed the advice of others. It's like my daughter used to say when she was 2 years old, "No, I'll do it all by myself." I am so thankful the Bible tells us that seeking counsel is wise. You know, we all have limited experience and knowledge. We need the insight of others to make good decisions. So I really encourage you, pray for the Lord to surround you with godly people who can give you really good advice. And if you're married, the first person you need to ask for counsel is your spouse. Have to be honest, early in our marriage, I didn't do this. But it finally dawned on me that Bev's advice saved us a boatload of money, so I made the commitment to get her counsel before making financial decisions. So husbands, allow me to be really blunt. God honors the wife's role as your helper, and He'll often speak most clearly to you through your wife. And the one thing I've noticed, if husband and wife agree upon a course of action, even if it goes haywire, there's no "I told you so" fracture in the relationship. Now, Kyle, tell us a little bit about next week's Let's Get Practical.
Well, next week you'll continue tracking your income and spending, and I hope you've already discovered some areas in your spending that you found you can trim. You'll also begin your journey to generosity, and it is a journey. When I first learned what the Bible said about money, I wasn't generous at all. My idea of generosity was leaving a penny at a convenience store counter. But as I learned and studied what God's Word said about giving, the Lord started changing my heart. And giving is now a joy that has moved from being an obligation to a passion. You'll start your journey to generosity by describing where you are in your personal journey, and then you'll complete a helpful chart that'll assist you in assessing your giving. Now, we've asked a terrific couple to share their journey to generosity.
My name is Dewey, and this is my wife Denise. We're the Kemps, and we are high school sweethearts. We've been married 36 years. We love each other like crazy. We have a phenomenal family. We love our kids. We love our grandkids. God is the greatest giver, without a doubt. I mean, look at what He did. He gave God's Son, His only Son. So how can anybody outgive God? Nobody can outgive God. I just feel like for me, what I need to do is to give where it costs me something. It's very easy for me to give out of obedience in terms of knowing, whether it's tithing or giving from a sense of, just a basic need and that kind of thing. But when it really pushes me to the window pane, and I see that it puts me in a position where I have to really trust God, that faith aspect of giving, where you're just going to trust Him. I really love to see what it is that God does, because it's outside of my realm of control.
Hi, my name is Stephen Chung. Well, I'm an attorney. Honesty has always been important to me personally, so in the practice of law, there are opportunities for clients to want to encourage us to fudge something in order to achieve their goals. But hopefully I've communicated to my clients early on that if they don't like the way I can practice, or the way I prefer to practice, then they can find some other attorney. But my desire is to do everything above board, honestly, not try and take advantage of a situation or another individual, but lay the facts out, lay our case out in the best light possible, and let a judge decide, and really in a spiritual context, let the Lord's will be done.
Well, I was just blown away when I discovered the Bible had hundreds of verses expressing really God's desire for us to be totally honest. I mean, your memory verse, Leviticus 19:11, is pretty clear. You shall not steal, nor deal falsely, nor lie to one another. Any questions? And I believe the Lord requires us to be honest, because He realizes when we're not, it harms other people, and it harms the intimacy of our relationship with Him. Jeremiah 5, verse 1 is a very interesting passage. Here's what it says. Roam through the streets of Jerusalem and look now, if you can find a man if there is one who does justice, who seeks truth, then I will pardon her. I mean, think about this. The destiny of an entire city hung in the balance, and the Lord would pardon the city instead of destroying it if there was just one completely honest person. Now, I have a challenging question to ask you. Will you be that person for your community?